Do you keep getting injured when you run? I've been injured so many times in my running career, I don't even think I can count that high. And I think 100% of those injuries were actually avoidable, if I only knew the 5 things that I'm going to share with you in this video. My name is Anna Lagarde Jensen. I've run for as long as I can remember. My dad even jokingly says I didn't learn to walk until I was 7. Before that, I just ran. I've learned from the best coaches and fastest athletes in the world and studied this for over 20 years. This is my passion and I'm so excited to share it with you. The first thing you want to do is check for symmetry when you run. Remember, running is the same motion repeated thousands and thousands of times, especially over your entire running career. So if you're wearing more on one side than the other, that one is eventually going to wear out. So make sure you record yourself from different angles and check for any asymmetrical movement in your body. You want to start at your feet and then go up all the way to your head and see if you're leaning more to one side or the other, if you are weak on one side, tight on the other. So make sure to record yourself from different angles and you'll get a really good idea. So here are some things you should look out for. So are you stepping differently with one foot or the other? Is one leg lifting higher than the other? Are you caving in on one side or leaning to one side? What about your hips? Are they stable or are they moving side to side? What about your upper body? Is it straight, leaning to one side, swinging to one side, swinging to both sides maybe? Check your shoulders and arms too. Are they the same level? Are they moving equally? And then lastly, is your head on straight? So you want to take note of anything that looks asymmetrical when you run, because your body will have to compensate for that movement pattern. Say that one hip is lower than the other because one of your glutes is not firing, that probably means that your other hamstring is pulling a lot more weight, and so is the calf on that leg. So you're wearing your body unevenly. So after you find out if you run asymmetrically in any way, what you want to do now is see, are you tight or weak, or maybe even both. So first thing to check for is, are you tight on one side or the other? And a little tip here, if you drive a lot, your right side tends to be a lot tighter than your left. So after you know if one side is tighter than the other, what you want to do is see if one side is weaker than the other. And you're going to test every single muscle you have. And the key here is to do everything one-sided. So if you're lifting weights, make sure to just do it with one hand or one arm, and you'll quickly realize that one side might be a lot weaker than the other. If your running isn't symmetrical, you'll probably have some kind of side-to-side motion, whether that is in your upper body, in your hips, or even in your knees. That means that you're going to use your precious energy to make sure that you are not rotating more than you already do, instead of using that energy to propel you forward. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you warm up properly before you start running. So many runners just skip the warm up or they don't do it properly. You have to be warm, you have to be limber, and you have to activate all of your muscles. There's a video right here if you want to check out the perfect warm up to go from your desk to the trail or track. The third thing you have to do, and you're not going to like this, is to actually listen to your body. It will tell you before it's had enough, and you have to stop before that point. Most injuries happen because we push ourselves too hard, too fast, and your body is going to tell you before that happens, way before that happens. So make sure you listen and tune in to what your body is telling you. And you have to master the art of recovery. Most runners don't like recovering at all. They see it as a weakness, but the better you are at recovering, the faster you will be able to get back on the track or trail, and the more you'll be able to run. Whatever you do outside of running matters just as much as what you do before or during the run. So try to get some movement in throughout the day, even if you have a desk job. The final thing is to pay attention to what your mood is. If you're angry when you run, you probably won't listen to your body. But if you're in a joyful state or you're happy, you're going to pay attention to your body a lot more, and you're going to avoid a ton of injury just that way. So let me know what other running videos you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.